In Hollywood, where drama reigns, sometimes all it takes is one Instagram like to spark chaos. Katie Holmes, once the girl next door, now a low-key enigma, recently liked a paparazzi snap of Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas, rumored to be dating. Accidental? Intentional? Fans spiraled into theories, but one thing's clear: the internet noticed. Is Katie Holmes trolling Tom Cruise? The Holmes Cruise saga is like a Hollywood reboot no one asked for, but everyone's watching. Fans were floored that the famously private Holmes would interact with anything remotely cruise-related, let alone like a post about his new fling. And Tom? According to insiders, he did not take it well. Sources say he branded the move creepy, accusing his ex-wife of lurking in his love life. Some even claim he fired off some harsh words via mutual friends, with a firm message: "I want nothing to do with Katie." Harsh? Definitely. Surprising? Not really. After all, Tom and Katie's history is basically a Lifetime movie, and The Truman Show rolled into one, complete with secret plots, mysterious religions, and a daughter caught in the middle. A Hollywood love story? Or a Scientology soap opera? Once upon a time in 2005, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes were the it couple. She was the sweet-faced star of Dawson's Creek. He was the action hero who outran explosions for breakfast. The media went into overdrive when Tom famously jumped on Oprah's couch like a kid hopped up on Fruit Loops, declaring his love for Katie. It was weird. It was viral. It was very Tom Cruise. Soon after came the engagement, the baby, Suri, born in 2006, and a lavish wedding in an Italian castle that screamed, "We might be in a cult, but we're classy about it." But what looked like a fairy tale was actually a silent psychological thriller. Scientology, the third wheel in their marriage. Tom Cruise isn't just a famous actor. He's basically the Beyoncé of Scientology. Reports say he holds one of the highest positions in the church, just under founder L. Ron Hubbard himself. Katie, initially open to the faith, quickly found herself suffocating. According to those close to her, she grew increasingly anxious about how Scientology might influence her daughter's future. The fear? That Suri could be drawn into the church, possibly even abducted, all in the name of spiritual enlightenment. Sound dramatic? Maybe, but given that Scientology allegedly helped orchestrate her relationship with Tom in the first place, well, let's just say it's not far-fetched. Did Tom Cruise audition wives? After his divorce from Nicole Kidman, Tom reportedly told the church he wanted to find love again. But apparently, love, like casting a blockbuster, needed auditions. Insiders claim that several women were vetted by the church as potential partners. One of them, Modern Family bombshell Sofia Vergara, who allegedly ran screaming after a tour of the Scientology Celebrity Center. And then along came Katie. In a 2004 17 magazine interview, she casually mentioned she used to dream of marrying Tom Cruise. The church reportedly took that as a green light, arranged a meeting, and before you could say, "Mission impossible," she was on Tom's arm in Rome. Coincidence? Maybe. Strategically engineered romance? Highly likely. From Mrs. Tom Cruise to Get Me Out of Here. At first, Katie seemed to bask in the glow of being Hollywood royalty, but eventually, the sparkle wore off. According to friends, she started losing her identity, professionally and personally. She became Mrs. Tom Cruise in interviews, red carpets, and casting rooms. And as her husband micromanaged her career, allegedly giving directors notes on how to direct his wife, her star began to dim. While former co-stars like Michelle Williams and Anne Hathaway soared, Katie's career fizzled under the shadow of her megastar husband. Fed up, frustrated, and deeply unhappy, she decided to make a break for it. Katie's secret plan. In what can only be described as a James Bond-level operation, Katie Holmes plotted her exit like a woman escaping a spy agency. She used disposable phones to communicate with lawyers. Not one, not two, but 3 law firms were hired in separate states to avoid detection. Even Tom's team didn't see it coming. And when she filed for divorce in 2012, it blindsided both her husband and the Church of Scientology. Why all the cloak and dagger? Because the church reportedly insists on handling divorces internally, like it's some kind of corporate HR dispute. Katie wasn't having it. The whole thing was resolved in a mere 11 days. 11 days? That's shorter than the runtime of most Tom Cruise movies. Suri, the forgotten child. Katie got what she wanted most: full custody of Suri. But while Katie has raised her daughter mostly out of the spotlight, Tom has been notably absent. Though the divorce agreement allowed for regular visitation, he reportedly hasn't seen his daughter in years. Some claim Scientology discourages relationships with non-believers. Others suggest Tom simply didn't show up. Whatever the truth, Suri, once paparazzi gold, is now rarely seen in public with her father. Instead, she's been spotted shopping and enjoying normal life with Katie, who appears to be doing a one-woman job raising her. Weirdly enough, for someone famous for impossible missions, Tom apparently found parenting too complicated. The 5-year no-dating clause? Yes, seriously. Adding more spice to this already spicy dish is the rumor that Katie was banned from publicly dating for 5 years post-divorce. Allegedly, it was part of the divorce settlement. A clause so weird, you'd think it came from Top Gun, Divorce Protocol Edition. Katie did, however, date Jamie Foxx, secretly. They were together for years, but kept things ultra low-key until, surprise, the 5 years were up. Once the no-dating clause expired, they strolled the beach like two rom-com leads who'd just escaped contract jail. Coincidence? You decide. Back to the Instagram like heard round the world. Now, with Suri turning 18 and child support wrapping up, Katie and Tom are once again in the headlines because of that one Instagram moment. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it was Katie trolling her ex. Maybe she was just being messy. Either way, Tom is said to be fuming. Sources claim he believes her like is an attempt to insert herself back into his world, and he wants no part of it. After years of silence, he's reportedly told those close to him he'll never forgive Katie for the way she left. Bit dramatic? Sure. But then again, Tom Cruise doesn't do subtle, he does action stunts, and apparently emotional grudges. The most unique Hollywood romance ever? Whether you see it as a tale of freedom from control, a spiritual escape, or just Hollywood being bonkers, the Tom-Katie saga is one for the books. From Oprah's couch to Instagram likes, from Italian weddings to burner phones, it has everything. Will Tom ever reunite with Suri? Will Katie continue to troll her ex with emojis and passive-aggressive likes? Will the Church of Scientology launch a dating app? No one knows. But one thing is certain. When it comes to Hollywood drama, Cruise and Holmes delivered a story wilder than any action film. And it all started with a crush, a cult, and a couch. And that, my friends, is the wild roller coaster ride of Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. But what do you think? Was Katie's like a harmless scroll mishap, or was she sending a digital mic drop to her ex? Do you believe Tom cut ties with Suri on his own? Or is there something more culty going on behind the scenes? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read them all, even the spicy ones. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and smash subscribe. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay sassy, and I'll see you in the next one.